Hey everybody, so today I'm going to take you around Stara Zagora. Really excited about today. I'm not going to give you any long intros right now. Let's just jump straight into the video. Здравейте and welcome to Stara Zagora. I'm really excited to show you all there is to offer today in Stara Zagora because I think you already see that there is quite a lot. I was planning to save the old Roman ruins for the very end of the video, but I just couldn't help myself. So I think this is a cool place to start, give you a little sneak peek, and later down the video, you guys will join me downstairs. We'll actually walk the streets of this ancient Roman city. Oh my gosh. I just found a remnant of a bullhead. This is incredible. Oh my gosh, I've never noticed this before. While I was walking around trying to find things to show you guys, this is insane. Oh my God, I'm gonna take a picture for my mom. Actually, her dream job was to be an archaeologist, but unfortunately life didn't give her that opportunity. My dad passed away when we were really little, and my mom had to basically get a good job to be able to sustain us, so she couldn't really follow her dreams. A little glimpse into our life, I guess. Over here it looks like there was a well. Wow. You know, I love filming for you guys because I actually consider it filming with you guys because I am exploring just alongside with you. As I walk around finding things to show you, I actually discover so many things that I would never notice on my own, honestly. That bullhead, unbelievable. So as promised, you guys got to walk the streets actually of Rome. And now we're back here in our modern day Stara Zagora. What you're seeing here is the Sedebna Palata, which is call it the city council. Specifically translated, the courthouse. And I will be really honest, I don't know the details about city council, courthouse, like everything that goes on. And I should. We studied it in school, but it wasn't my most interesting subject, so I've pretty much forgotten it. But you guys got the idea. Those of you who have been to my farm, to Село with me, and most of my other videos, you'll know that these look just like topolite, the topoli of Djado. There were these trees called topoli that he planted when he was 8 years old or 9 years old. I'm confusing. I always get them confused. I think it was, I don't know, 8 or 9. And they grew as he grew to this size. Okay, now let's head towards the center, which is right over that way. Here we're at a second welcome to Stara Zagora. We're officially at the center, na centra. And essentially what we've got here are cafes, restaurants, and stores. Primarily cafes and restaurants. So any of you guys who visited or possibly even moved to Bulgaria, you know that our lives revolve around kafense, going to coffee for lunch. And yeah, pretty much that. So that's what we have the most of in the center. And I walked over to pretty much the end of the center, primarily because the whole thing, it's exactly the same the whole way around. And this part is actually, in my opinion, the most interesting. It's got the most restaurants. And then you can see how the street transforms into the, how do you call it? Where the cars drive. So in Bulgaria, generally speaking, more than generally speaking, pretty much all towns are laid out the same way. You've got the center, which is non-cars. No cars are allowed, usually, pretty much ever. Peshekhodna is what we call it. And this is pretty much the church in Stara Zagora. I call it Pingvinite because there are these little penguin statues right over there. Actually, a lot of people call it that. Or the church at the penguins. Църквата на пингвините. At least that's what my friends call it. Here are the little penguins. And now, this is not it's complicated. To me, this is still the center. Just because we have cars, it's not exactly the center as Bulgarians would call it. But you've still got, this is like, okay, call it Main Street. Call the other street the center, and this Main Street. And it goes all the way down to the end over there. There's a school right up ahead. And to me, that's pretty much what marks the end of Main Street. Though if you ask probably most of the locals, they believe, or technically it continues all the way down. You won't really know what I'm going to refer to. So it just continues down really far, but I consider this to be pretty much the end because the stores start becoming like little supermarkets and little shops for groceries as opposed to shopping centers. So